Kyle Busch, I found this out in my interview, which you'll see on Thursday with Kyle Busch. When we did that interview on Thursday, it was very mellow. And that carried over to the radio this weekend. He was, even after he wrecked in the duels, his interview, he wasn't short. He was mad, you could tell, but he gave an interview, stayed calm, and didn't get defensive or mad. During the duels, after the duels, I told Clint and Mike, I said, wow, I was surprised.
Yeah.
And that was very much just like the interview that I did with Kyle before the season started.
Which was great.
And when he had everything happen in the 500, I think he knew how fast his car was because Kyle Busch had one of the best cars all day. He was able to drive from the back every time they screwed something up and drive back to the front and was in contention late before everything went down. But his last pit stop that he had the wheel almost fall off, going through and staying calm in that particular moment, the wheel didn't come off. There were no penalties. He got back to pit road and got right back into the front. And I think that'll pay dividends for Kyle as he goes through the year. If he can maintain that demeanor and be the leader of that particular team and use his skills to be beneficial like he needs to, he's going to be successful this year.
I wanted to ask you guys about a very familiar face that was out there this weekend, of course, Jimmie Johnson and the duels and the emotions of his day, and his daughter was there, of course. What'd you guys think about that?
When he got out of that car, I saw things out of Jimmie Johnson I have never seen before because he has experienced 7 championships and been on the winning side of a number of things, able to overcome adversity because he knew everything that was behind him, everything that's going on. Now,
flip side,
he's on the flip side of things as on the team ownership side, responsible for all these sponsors. And you heard it in his interview after the race that he was thinking, oh my God, I got to go up to these suites and I got to stand in front of all these people and I got to tell them why we did not make the biggest race of the year at the Daytona 500 after we've just told them how great we were. But that didn't shock me the most. The thing that shocked me the most was the emotion. And just, you could tell that the anxiety of the situation and he had a tough time talking and to see that emotion out of Jimmie Johnson was something that we hadn't all seen before.
Yeah.
And he's in a much different position. He went away to race Indy cars and tried to learn something new there. And now he's come back on the team ownership side, having to learn on the business side of things. And for some reason got back in the race car to be able to go out there and learn a new car. So it's like he is all about the challenge and stepping outside of that box to do things that are just not supposed to be done.